Right, everybody, welcome back to Angler Calm. So today, as you can tell by the title, I am reviewing the Middy White Knuckle pole, and this is a great pole, everyone. It's absolutely fantastic. I really do think the Middy White Knuckle is a great bit of kit, and I'm going to tell you a bit of a story behind this. Basically, I've had this pole for, God, as long as I can remember. I like this for a lot of reasons. I think it's a great pole. You know, it's comfortable. It goes. This pole actually goes to 6 meters, and this Middy one is great if you're starting out fishing. You know, if you want to get into pole fishing, but you don't want something expensive. I remember way back when I paid £50 for this. I think it was £50 or £55, and oh, we're actually yes, we've got a fish. Oh, what is that? I think that's a little rod. I'm just going to go easy on it, everyone. I think we've just had his first fish. I think it's a little rod. Oh, it is. So I don't know if you people can see. It's going to be hard to hold it up, but that is the tiniest rod ever. But look at that for a fish. The colours are so nice. We'll just get him back. Basically, the reason I love this Middy pole is when I first bought this, I wanted something, but if you want something in between a whip and a pole, then this Middy one will do a great job of it, because you know it's not too massive that you're going to struggle to control it. Sometimes I find you need that extra distance when it matters, and this Middy pole will cover you for that. You know, 6 meters is a very good range. So let's get this rig back out. Like I said, we just had to use the disgorger. Now, the top kit, you get two top kits. You get one with this lighter elastic, which is good for your smaller fish. And I'm going to tell you something that I really like about this elastic as well in a minute. I remember first starting fishing with this pole, and it did everything. You know, it landed me big carp, it caught me little fish, it caught me medium-sized fish. And I feel like it's one of them items that I just can't get rid of. We're actually in. I reckon that might need disgorgering, because it was a very little fish. And that is that a roach? Oh no, it's another rod. Oh, it's top lipper as well. That's always nice. Again, another nice another nice little golden rod. Also, as well, if you are enjoying the content and you do like what you see on the channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button. I don't know if I mentioned, but we are fishing 2 maggots. We've got a top kit and 2 sections on, and we're just fishing very short in the edge. Oh yeah, that that was very, very quick. The fishing's got really good on this lake. I'm just going to pop that down there. And that is a better rod. So what is good about this Middy pole is this is one of the top sections. That's your elastic. You get like yellow elastic in it. It's already pre-done for you with the bush on the end and the little, I nearly said Dacron connector, Stormflow connector, which is good. And you do get one of them sort of, I forget what you call them. Someone in the comments will educate me on what they're called, but you push them in. They're like sort of the old school way to get, you know, the elastic out and stuff. And what I really like about is this is the other section to the top kit. So essentially what happens, I mean, I can't do it now because I've got my rig on, but what will happen is you can push this right in here, which normally with top kits, you have to break them apart and they sort of come in 2 pieces like that. Whereas the Middy one, you can store this light top section right in it and you don't have to worry about it getting broke, because it'll just fit in all the sections, which is really good. So I'm going to talk about the sections, and you can tell I've had this since like day dot, because it's like literally got mud all over it and everything. To be honest with you, they're not the nicest feeling sections. It's good to ship, it slides through the hands well, but like I say, it's not got that nice, you know, carbony feel like a Preston would, or even the Advanta pole. But at the end of the day, you've got to think who's buying this. You know, it's just someone who's going to be starting out fishing. And to be honest with you, the sections, if I press that, it's really solid. Honestly, it's solid as a rock. And these sections have never let me down. In fact, one is battered. I don't know which one it is. It's this one. So as you can see, just through when I was a bit of an amateur and the sections would go on the floor and then stones would just scratch it. I know that's going to give you people, you're going to be like, oh God. But yeah, so it's worn like really bad where obviously that section's been hammered. And then also on the end of here, you've got triple carbon XXX strength. It says right there. And then we're going to get the other sections and same again with the carbon. And then you've got the actual butt section here, white knuckle, Middy, and then you've got this nice sort of like matte feel like that. And I always put the bung back on the end just for when I'm shipping back in case I hit anything or, you know, do anything like that. But yeah, as it says on it, cart pole margin whip, and then 6 metre, and then 24 strong, and obviously made in the United Kingdom. And it does say on it, super strong. And to be honest with you, I do definitely agree with that. This thing I have had for donkeys. And honestly, I've landed carp on this. I've landed tench on this. I've landed all sorts of kits. I will show you the other top kit to this. So, unlike with the lighter section, this comes where the elastic runs through both. So it's kind of like your traditional pole sections where it breaks up into two. One thing I would do that I haven't done with this is put like one of them little elastic protectors. It just stops it on the sharp edges of the top kit. And then this one has a bit bigger of a stomp floor connector, and this is the red elastic. So you use this one if you're going for things like carp, even barbel you can get on it. Not massive barbel, but you know, sort of £2-3, you'd be absolutely fine. It'll be solid. And then same again with the carp. I reckon you could even land a £6, £8. I think the biggest carp I ever landed on this was about 5 or 6, and it held up well. We're going to get some more fishing done. We're going to catch some more of them beautiful little rod, and then we'll sum this video up. But like I said, I just wanted to do a video on this amazing pole that I've had for a long time, because like I said, it's got a nice fond place in my heart, this pole has, because it's really good. So let's get back fishing. I have fished this at full length, and it's not bad, don't get me wrong. It's not the lightest of poles to fish at full length, but again, you just go in on it. It's a starter pole. It's something to get you started with fishing. One thing you'll see, this is at full length, it does have, I'm not going to do it too much, but it does have a lot of bounce in it. Now, obviously that's not a bad thing because it does cushion the blows. And to be honest with you, it is an absolute beauty to hold at 6 metre. You know, it's not uncomfortable. It's very nice to hold at 6 metre. It feels good, you know, it does feel good. Even if it's your first time using a pole or something, you know, it's just, it's absolutely brilliant. Oh yeah, we've got something better here. And as you can see, just look at that. Like, it cushions the lunges. And like I said, to be honest, I haven't got the best. Oh, it's a nice roach, this. Really nice fish. I can hold it with one hand, no problems whatsoever. And it's a nice looking pole too, as well. Everyone I do like the little white decal on it and stuff. It's nice, subtle, but nice looking pole. But there you go, that's a roach there, lovely fish. Very good quality fish here. For me, the white knuckle is brilliant, and it's strong as an ox. It's great. The sections are good. And like I said, yes, it does have a bit of bounce in it and other stuff like that, but you've got to think it's a budget pole. This is a budget pole, you know, it's not some expensive thing, it's a budget pole and it does the job. And I will try and search high and low for one of these brand new. I'm hoping they still sell them, but with Middy getting taken over and stuff and what have you. If you do enjoy the content that gets put on this channel, make sure you leave a massive like. Make sure you subscribe for new videos every single week. Post your comments down below what pole you have, and if you have one of these little legends, and share the video around. Thank you very much for watching, and if you're fishing, have a good one.